Hi Libra, welcome to your June No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Libra, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you're thinking of at this time, during this time of no contact communication. And we're going to be looking at the situation. How do they feel about it? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? And could things change? So we have the Gaia Oracle here. We're going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. And this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male, female, general, collective reading. But welcome in, Libra. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. And keep in mind, Libra, that all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out, so keep that in mind. But if you find this reading heavily resonates for you, there will be an extended reading, which I will tell you about at the end of this reading. Right, so let's get you one more message here. So let's see what's going on, Libra. Goddess of creation, transformation, creativity, and wholeness. We have 7. 7's divinely guided spiritual energy. Can be a little challenging. Eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. We have 19, which is 10. 10 is, completion, full circle, new beginning. 9 of hearts, like 9 of cups. Fulfillment, harmony, and protection. 37, 10. Endings and new beginnings. Sacred heart, passion, love, spiritual communication. 12, which is 3, and 3s are about growth, expansion, building, and rebuilding. What I feel with this, Libra, now, what do we have here? Movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Okay, with the protection, that's what I was looking at. So we have the kind of like the 9 of cups here, but it also says protection. So even though I feel like you had connection with someone, obviously, but you had to do something for your own protection, maybe setting healthy boundaries with this person in some way, shape, or form. So whether it was inconsistent, non-committal, in and out, or they just weren't being serious or confessing feelings, I feel like you did what was best for you by standing up for yourself, setting healthy boundaries, protecting yourself. What this, and possibly walking away, obviously, what this actually did was create, it's hard to explain, this is going to create what's going to happen next in your connection. And with the 9 of cups here, it kind of feels like, there's a sacred heart connection here, and you knew that. So by you pulling back, I think this is going to wake them up, and you're actually going to have your wishes fulfilled here with the 9 of cups. So it's creating what the action you took is will create your wish fulfillment in this connection. Does that make sense? Interesting. Now you could feel a very spiritual connection to this person, a lot of spiritual communication, right? So let's see what's happening here. All right, Libra. So we have the Tarot of Dreams. I had a brain fart from it. Tarot of Dreams to do your reading. We now do the closing oracle in the extended, which I have angel answers for that. And I have another tarot deck, the Animal Totem Tarot, for the extended, but we're going to talk about that later. So let's see what's going on here in this situation for you, Libra. What do we need to know? Oh my God, it's way too many. That is way too many. What else do we need to know? Actually, what is the situation, right? Emperor. Oh. Moon. Reverse. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is what I felt. About 6 of Cups. So there you go. This is you, Emperor. Now, male, female, it don't matter. Emperor just stands up, takes the lead, stands up for themselves, right? Moves forward. All revealing here. So I feel like you were very revealing to this person. You put it all out there. You stood up. Aries kind of energy. 9 of Pentacles, same thing. Confident, strong, independent. You can stand on your own 2 feet. You don't really need anyone. You don't need anyone to take care of you. You can do fine by yourself. So this is you, definitely very, very strong. All revealing, not holding back, right? No fear. then holding back, right? Okay, I stood up, said my piece, said it like it was, stood my ground, right? Did what I had to do, and then you withdrew your energy. Four of Pentacles, right? What happens next is the Six of Cups is the return of this person. So basically what I felt here, there could be children involved. I mean, we do have the Six of Cups here, whether independently or together, you know, or maybe you met this person through children some way, somehow. But the Six of Cups can indicate a return because there is love here, the Queen of Cups, right? So you knew that. So you spoke your truth. And what is this going to create? Your Nine of Cups, like total happiness, joy, fulfillment, love, abundance. Yeah, because the roots run deep here. You could have had past lives with this person, right? With the Tree of Life here. All right, so I will say the signs as I see them, Libra. It could be signs and charts people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, that's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. We got Aries and Pisces showing up. All right. So how do they feel about this situation? Well, they're feeling the distance here with the Eight of Cups. Definitely that's the distance between you, but what they feel is the connection, right? So you walking away woke them up to the connection, right? Things were moving very, very slow with the Knight of Pentacles with this person. I mean, the Knight of Swords reversed with this person. I said Knight of Pentacles. For me, that's basically turning the Knight of Swords into the Knight of Pentacles, the fastest or the slowest, if that makes sense when it's in reverse, right? What else here? Three of Pentacles, right? Everything stopped right between you. Three of Pentacles reverse. Oh, King of Pentacles. Seems like they're feeling and looking at this whole situation in a more stable, grounded kind of viewpoint with the King of Pentacles. That's what I'm kind of feeling, like everything stopped, right? Things were slow moving, but you walking away, how they feel is like, oh my gosh, you know, woke me up to the connection, right? Things were moving slow. Nothing was happening. It wasn't going anywhere, right? So now they're seeing this in a more stable viewpoint is what I'm feeling here. And definitely was about a more committed, stable energy, right? So we have Virgo, Aquarius, Seven of Cups. So a little confusion, illusion, right? So I think they were confused at first, right? You set some healthy boundaries. You stood up for yourself, Seven of Wands. And you probably told them how stuck you felt and how stuck this was with the Eight of Swords. And now they're stuck in their head about it, right? But there is a lot of love and intuition here. And that could be the spiritual connection, communication. So let's see how they're feeling about you, Libra. We got Virgo. I think I said that. Aquarius. How are they feeling? Did I call you Virgo? Libra. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles. That's Virgo for me. Libra. So how do they feel about you? How do they feel about you for Libra? Nine of Wands reverse. So they don't want to struggle with this anymore. You know, they know everything feels like it's up in the air right now, and that you didn't want to struggle with this anymore. So you threw it all up in the air and said it is what it is and walked away, right? So now they're feeling that too, like, well, I don't want to struggle. Everything's so up in the air right now. Look at that King, Queen of Pentacles here. Holy crap. They definitely see you as someone as value, worth, almost like the Empress energy here. Like, should have gave Libra what they deserved. Magician, so that's a new beginning. Manifesting this. Nine of Cups. So they do feel happiness, joy with you. You're their wish fulfillment. There's the Nine of Cups right there. Now over here with the Nine of Hearts. Basically is the Nine of Cups, right? And there's your wish fulfillment. Like, to manifest this in a more stable, grounded way, balance needs to come in, and it shouldn't have to be a struggle. So they're starting to realize this, that's how you felt, right? The world could be a new cycle, definitely distance. Fool. So maybe some time has gone on and they haven't taken that leap yet. But it looks like justice will prevail here. Getting what we deserve. Truth and clarity. Right? So let's see. We have Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see what they're doing now, Libra, that you need to be aware of. What are they doing now that Libra needs to be aware of? What are they doing now that Libra needs to be aware of? Let's see. Page of Pentacles. So they're planning an offer. Are they planning an offer? Let's see. Fool. So they may not have taken the leap yet, but the Fool is always a right now energy for me. So they're planning to take the leap, right? A fresh new start to fulfill wishes. So this is like the Nine of Cups too, which we saw twice. This is like the major of that. The Star is still wish fulfillment, faith, hope, optimism, things meant to be, balance, healing. So they're planning to bring the balance, the healing, the alignment, the wish, the dream. Queen of Wands reverse. So they may not have done it yet. I mean, but there's a soulmate connection here, divine alignment, patience, healing, balance, things meant to be between two souls, right? So there's the connection. So they're definitely planning how to bring this all into, look at this, healing, balance, alignment, right? To take that leap, to come forward with the solid offer. This could be engagement, marriage, moving in, just to, you know, make it official that we're in a committed relationship, right? Next level. We got Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries, Sag. Yeah, they're thinking a lot about this. A lot about this. Four of Cups. A little stressed, anxiety. But this is going to be about commitment, stability, foundation, never having to worry, growth, abundance, right? And taking action fearlessly with the Knight of Wands. I do like strength. Strong connection between you cannot be denied. Strong, courageous, brave, overcoming, taking the lead. All right, so let's see how things are going to change here, Libra. So we did get all that energy of setting your healthy boundary, telling alligators, walking away, and 3 confirmations of, through all of that actions that were taken, wishes being fulfilled, right? And we've got the Star and the Nine of Cups basically twice. But let's see how things are going to change here. We're going to do one more row with a little bit of clarifying. Then we'll jump to the extended, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But if it does resonate here, please do like, comment. All the good things we greatly appreciated. Palace of Pentacles, Palace of Coins. How are things going to change? This could be living in an energy of total wealth, growth, abundance, prosperity, marriage, commitments, you know, everything. 8 of Pentacles reverse. What is that about? 8 of Swords. Yeah, they know the way it is now, this energy being stuck and nothing happening. 8 of Pentacles, this is not working. It's not working for them. It's not working for your situation with each other, being stuck, right? It's very sabotaging, feeling defeated. Not a great energy with the 5 of Swords. And very overwhelming. So they do feel like everything that had happened, and that unfortunately you had to get to the point that you got at, you know, everything up to that point, you know, everything just felt sabotaged because of either actions not said or taken or whatever. Then now the stuck energy, not working, very overwhelming for them right now. But I mean, this is about commitment here with the Page of Pentacles. 2 of Wands reverse is like they made a decision, they've chosen a path. Truth, clarity, communication coming in, a new beginning. All about love, peace, harmony, abundance, and love, light. King of Wands takes the lead, very fiery and passionate. Lots of communication coming in. Let's see. 7 of Swords. Yeah, there was a lot of running, avoiding, you know, not really facing up to the energies, which led to you walking away, right? but now we have success, victory, possibly the offer coming in. Again, a lot of thinking, new perspectives, the Hangman. And now something's coming in here with the Six of Swords, right? And it's all about love, the Queen of Cups. So, Libra, we're going to go to the extended now. We're taking a deeper dive into everything. We have the Animal Totem Tarot for that. Angel answers to close it out in the extended. We're going to take a deeper look. The intentions coming forward, the here and now and moving forward. Advice, guidance for you. What does all this look like? What's the offer coming in, right? Just everything you need to know with a deeper dive. So if you're interested in that, my Patreon is down below. You can either become a member or a one-time purchase, whatever suits you best. If you like a private reading, my Etsy shop's below. Many readings to choose from. You can check that out as well if you like to. Again, everything you need to know is in the description box. Please check that out. All the links, all the info, my other channels, lots down there. Again, if it resonated for you, like, comment, all the good things be greatly appreciated. If I see you on the other side, I'll see you there. If not, wishing you the best, Libra, and I do hope to see you next time.